because I don't touch grass, in this one I thought we could do a quick dive in the whole Rihanna is losing her looks type debacle that has been going on online for the last couple of years. And no, Rihanna is not losing her looks. As a matter of fact, she's never had any. Now hear me out, okay? Hear me out. In my opinion, okay, Futurism carried her heavy, okay? As a matter of fact, them green eyes, baby, those green eyes, they have been doing the heavy lifting when it comes to her, baby. They've been doing the Lord's work, okay? But she always had a face card that sometimes declined, in my opinion. Again, when I think of somebody that has a face card that never declined, I think Rowland, I think Ryan Destiny, I think Naomi Campbell, I think Justin Sky, I think Nikki Todd, I think Ducky Todd. I'm gonna put on some light skinned black women before y'all say they're all dark skin. I can't help it. The women that are the most beautiful in the world to me are dark skin. But I think of Halle Berry, I think of Lori Harvey, I think of Lupita Nyong'o, I think of Coco Jones. Like, those are the women I think of when I think of somebody that has a face card that never declines. Rihanna is just not one of them to me. Now, what Rihanna had is she had confidence, okay, baby? Rihanna had and still have a lot of confidence, and we all know confidence is very, very attractive. She had a mean stylist, okay? Whoever was styling her at the time, baby, was doing a fantastic job. As a matter of fact, she need to go back to that styler ASAP. She had a unique sense of style, in my opinion. Even with her hair, right? She had the hairstyle where one side of her head was bald and the other one, you know, had the heavy deep side part with the bang. Like, that hairstyle was everything, okay? All of the girls wanted it, and you know, she was a trendsetter. She's the one who brought that hairstyle, or at least she didn't bring it on the map, but you know, she helped popularize it at the time among black women. She also had a body, okay, baby? Body was tea, okay? Rihanna was very slim, very in shape. As a matter of fact, she was thin at the time, okay? And we all know that in a fat phobic society, thinness matters, okay? That's what she had. But in my opinion, she never had, again, a face card that never declines, okay? Because when you actually have one of those, when you actually have a symmetrical face, you guys, we've been through this. Beauty is facial symmetry. There is math behind beauty, okay? You can actually never lose those, okay? If you ever had one to begin with, you don't actually lose that type of face card. Now, you can get older, okay? Think of Halle Berry, right? She's a little older now, but she still look very good, okay? Nobody is going to look at Halle Berry and say that she is not an attractive woman. Now, you're gonna say she's not a young woman, okay? You're not gonna look at her and think this is a 26 years old, okay? But you're gonna think, okay, maybe she's 40 plus, which is a huge compliment given the fact that she's pushing 60, okay? And she still look very, very good. Think of Naomi Campbell. Now, sure, Naomi's going a little overboard with the injections, but still, she still look very good for a woman her age. Now, the only cases I can think of where women lost their looks, I'm talking about women who actually had looks, is women like Lala Rochon. Now, if you know Lala Rochon, you know she was very, very attractive back in the days, and still is. The only thing is that she's gained quite a lot of weight, right? So that weight gain actually changed her features a bit, her facial features a bit, but all she needs to do is lose the weight, okay? If Lala was to lose the weight tomorrow, she's going to look like she used to before. Again, not exactly the way she did when she was 26, because though she's not 26 anymore, okay? So, you know, like Halle Berry, her face is gonna look a little more matured, but still she's going to be very pretty because she is very pretty to begin with, okay? That is not, again, in my opinion, Rihanna's case. If you disagree, start your own channel. Okay, you're free to do so. You don't even need a camera, just use your phone. Use your phone and make your own videos. And for those of you Rihanna stans who are going to be in my comment section calling me ugly, okay, baby, we're dark-skinned, but we're not ugly, okay? Thank you very much. But yeah, you guys, she's not losing her looks. She's never had any to begin with. I'm afraid, like, if you know anybody whose looks faded, I'm afraid they never had any looks to begin with. Maybe they were very good with grooming, you know, with keeping their hair did, keeping their nails done, keeping their weight in check, you know, wearing outfit that makes them look or seem very confident. Maybe they were just very good with that, and then, you know, life happened. Maybe they have little kids now, so they don't have as much time for upkeep, and now you feel like their looks faded when really they never had any looks to begin with. Maybe they always had a face card that sometimes declined, because again, women who have a face curl that never declines. I'm talking about women who can look good with the hair on the back. Okay, just the hair pulled back. No need to, you know, wear long hair extensions. No need for fake lashes. No makeup, nothing. Okay, women who can just look good with the hair pulled back. Those type of women who have those type of face curls, like the Centurion face curls, their beauty never really fade. You know, again, unless they gain really a lot of weight, which can distort their facial features, I guess, and then if they were to lose the weight, the face curl will come back. But other than that, the face curl may look a little bit older, okay, but it's never actually, you know, just disappearing. Think of Kelly Rowland. This is a picture of Kelly Rowland. As you can see in this picture, I believe she has a little bit of makeup on, but you know, she just has her hair slicked back. Okay, so there's no weave, no long hair extension going on here. I don't think there's eyelash extension going on. Maybe just a little bit of mascara. Look at her, you guys. Look at her. Look at the materials. Just a woman eating ice cream, mind you, looking delicious, like good. And you know, I also think that is one of the reasons why the world of women were so quick to accept Rihanna as this great beauty. It's because her beauty is non-threatening. Okay, her beauty is the non-threatening type beauty. Like anybody who, you know, work at upkeeping themselves, keeping their hair done, their nails did, you know, lash extension, makeup, you know, keep their weight in check, and fly outfit, you know, can look good, right? And women know that, so they knew that Rihanna's type beauty is the type beauty that they could achieve if they just tried a little harder, right? And I feel like there is something that makes them feel good in that, right? There's something really comforting in knowing that if you try just a little harder, you could look like Rihanna, right? You can't say the same thing about Kelly Rowland. You just simply cannot. Like, this reminds me of something I saw about Zendaya recently, you know, a picture of her without makeup. I'm gonna try and find it and include it in the video. Was posted, and someone was saying she only looked good with makeup, and I was thinking, as time goes on, like in a couple of years, you're gonna see people say the same thing they're now saying about Rihanna. They're gonna say about Zendaya. They're gonna say that her white jeans are coming in, especially if she gains weight. Oh my god, like if Zendaya actually gains some weight, you're gonna see a lot of people come for her look, because a lot of her appeals come from the fact that she's super in shape. Okay, like her body is ridiculous. Okay, Zendaya's body is T. Okay, I look at her when on the days I don't feel like working out. Okay, when I don't feel like working out, I look at Zendaya. Okay, that is how T her body is to me. Okay, her stylist is also, you know, for the most part, most of the time he got her right, so her style's hit. But in my opinion, just like Rihanna, she's somebody who is being carried heavy, and I mean heavy, by Futurism. Okay, like dark skinny black women who look like them are not put on the same way they are, or in Rihanna's case was on. It's just not gonna happen. Like, you are rarely ever gonna see a dark skinny black woman that looks like Rihanna, that looks like Zendaya on the spotlight, like huge in the movie industry or the film industry. It's just not gonna happen. Okay, maybe on YouTube, okay, but not in a huge scene. We all know why. It's because of Futurism. And then of course there is Futurism sister, colorism, which in my opinion carried somebody like Yara Shahidi heavy. And listen, I love Yara Shahidi because she looked just like my girl. Okay, if you see Yara Shahidi, you've seen my daughter. Okay, they look the exact same. They have the same face, photocopy of each other. Still, I can admit that she has been carried heavy by colorism. Okay, because in my opinion, there are black women who are just as, if not more talented than her, who are not getting the roles that Yara is getting, you know. And that's just my truth. Like, I feel like, you know, again, there are women who just have the same amount of talent, if not more, who are not getting huge roles like she is, like Zendaya is. And I don't understand why they are our representation, to be honest. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are we as dark-skinned monoracial black women being represented by biracial women? That doesn't make sense to me. Like, why are mixed women our representation? Like, I need that to change ASAP. I don't know how, but I really need that to change. That doesn't even begin to make sense to me. but that's neither here nor there, you guys. Those are my thoughts. Like, I feel like Rihanna is not losing her looks. In my personal opinion, she simply just never had any to begin with. Okay, so that's it, that's all. I can already see her stance being in my comment section, calling me ugly. How dare you speak about Rihanna when you look the way you look, you know. And that's because stans are bird brains. Okay, like, if you're a stan, you're stupid. I'm sorry to say. I understand liking celebrities or internet personalities. I like Kelly Rowland, I like Coco Jones, but even I can see that Kelly was in the wrong when she defended Chris Brown while he was talking about the exact same hair that she got on her head. Because baby, I've seen Kelly's forcing hair before. Baby, you have forcing hair. According to Chris Brown, you ain't got the good hair either, sis. So why are you defending him against us? Like, we the same. Okay, so I can still call her out, even though I like her, even though, you know, sometimes I'm enamored by her beauty. I can still see, you know, how she wrong at times, but that's something stans cannot do, because again, they're bird brains. Okay, like, if you stan anybody, you need to get alive. You need to get alive. Okay, because why would you stand behind a celebrity, a stranger, somebody who doesn't care whether you live or die, somebody who doesn't spit on you if you were on fire? Why would you stand behind them no matter what? Why would you be busy online on boards defending them as if they knew you? Like, baby, you need to chill. Okay, but anyways, we have 41 degrees in Germany today, and I'm about to take my daughter to the pool because I have a life. I'm not a stan. So let me go survive the heat wave by taking my daughter to the pool. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. In the comment section down below, let me know, do you think that Rihanna actually did lose her looks, or do you feel like me that she actually even never had any looks to begin with? Okay, do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I will talk to you as always tomorrow. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Mwah.